We're live.
Mando.
Mando.
Bro, I'm having piss. I was about to piss before we went live, but did
Well,
you title
fucking mute your mic. You're a grown.
did you title this? Did you title the stream?
Nope.
Oh my god! So it's literally the same thing. Oh,
It'll
my
be
God,
the same thing.
What? No, my god! This is what
Tommy,
happened.
you got your mic connected?
Yeah, bro.
Sounds kind of shitty.
Yeah, I don't have the pop filter on.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Go get your pop filter, bro.
I left it at school.
Fuck.
Oh, you
How
know
are you
why?
gonna plan a Super Bowl and not bring your pod filter?
Here we go.
That's
Sound
bro.
better now?
I mean, you sound fine to me. I mean, it's not as crisp as it was before. You know?
I know.
It is what it is, though. I mean, I'm using.
Mando.
I mean, you sound fine to me. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it's just speaker. Should I bust out the earpod?
Tommy, can I
mean-
pack a blunt before this?
We're
Well,
live.
No,
We're
during.
live.
Yeah, I know. Can I pack a blunt while we're
I
live?
don't give a shit.
Well, you probably should announce the stream now so people can hear us. Are we going to tell them? Okay.
Where
Post-
do I keep my shit, man?
Post it up, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
God, I told Darth Con to turn his fucking notifications on.
Oh, I left my loud in the fucking car. My
Go,
bad,
run and
Tommy.
get it. Run. Tom's going to post the thing now.
Alright, that's fine.
Add everyone. Oh, Super Bowl stream is live. Playoff predictions preview live stream. That's weird because I don't think.
Trevor, you can change it on the league YouTube channel if you care about it that much.
Oh yeah, I care about it that much.
You don't have the league YouTube channel?
I don't have a YouTube
I'll
channel,
give it
Yeah,
to you.
Tommy, you should probably change that, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
bro. It's the Super Bowl, dog. You can't be lacking on the Super Bowl.
What is that? Playoff prediction? Who's
Yeah, that's what
commissioned
it
that?
says. That's what it says,
Damn.
bro.
Imagine having to do media because no one else wants to use their computer to stream.
I don't know how to do all that shit. I thought you were committed, homie.
Right.
Funny because I've been carrying media since day one, bro.
Word.
Mando.
You act like Llama hasn't been carrying me since this came out.
Yeah, that's fake news.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna change it right now.
It's like anyone who does media passes the torch to someone. It's like a non-stop passing of the torch.
Exactly. Like, yo, bro, I'll do power rankings for a day, bro.
Yeah.
Me and Tommy discussed a new PR format we might do, Wealthy.
Maybe.
What?
Me and Tommy discussed a PR format we might do.
That's what's up. I feel like you guys know the best. We should have a representative from the NFC and the AFC.
Mm-hmm. It's facts. Did you?
If it wouldn't
wait,
take
what-
like 3 minutes to change the title, I would.
Did you add everyone where you posted it?
In the announcements, yeah.
Oh, you posted an announcement?
Mm-hmm. We're live right now.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see that. Oh, hot.
Yep. And the Super Bowl
right,
is underway. The stream
Predictions
is
for the
like
game?
300 FPS, so it's gonna suck.
No, that's fine. But so predictions for the game though. I said 34-30 cards. I think it's gonna be close, and I think Milky's gonna come out in the end. But I think it's gonna be close, and I think Darth Con's gonna be chasing him the entire time. What
There you
about
go,
you?
bro.
30?
Darth Collins.
34-30.
Darth Collins.
Bro, it's gonna be like fucking. It's gonna be a high-scoring game,
yeah,
bro.
this
Fuck
is
that.
not going to be Darth Collins chasing him. Collins
Yeah.
can go right down here and score right away. I think you're underestimating Darth Collins' defense, bro. Like, he
Bro.
just ripped off 8 yards the first play. Easy, money.
I'm not underestimating his offense. I'm underestimating his defense, bro. I don't think he can stop that much, to be honest.
Well, we talked to him about who they think are some players to look out for before the game, and we'll get into that as we sprinkle it out. The stream, it's tough to tell who's who, but Mahomes is in the shotgun now, and he's got the young running back Ty Chandler, and he's going to dump off the RPO, and it's going to bounce off.
Oh my God! Byron Murphy almost picked that off, and then Mecole Hardman almost caught it and ran for 6. So that was a weird play right there. But
Oh yeah, Madden's full of weird plays. Sometimes it just comes down to who gets more weird plays than the other guy.
yeah, I'm surprised Byron Murphy didn't pick it off. He's got 7 picks in the year already in the regular season. He's a fucking baller, and I wouldn't have been surprised if he snagged that one.
Mahomes is gonna. I believe that's Kelsey there. It's
Kelsey,
tough to
Travis
see
Kelsey.
who's who. Is your stream really low
No,
quality?
my stream's fine. It
Really?
doesn't look that bad. Yeah.
My
Um,
stream's all pixelated, so everyone's getting a pixelated stream.
yeah, Travis Kelsey had about 1,000 yards in the season, 5 touchdowns. I mean, he wasn't really the red zone threat that people often thought of him to be, but he had still 1,000 yards for a tight end. That's pretty fucking good, you know.
Yeah.
And Mahomes wasn't gunslinging it like he usually is. I think he was more
He had
defensive
50
this year.
touchdowns though.
Yeah, he did. He did. We spread the ball around a lot.
Easy dump off there to. He's got. It's not Chandler. Who's
Ronald
his other
Jones.
running back?
Ronald Jones is his backup running back.
Yeah, he's got a couple different running backs he rotates in there, which is nice because you're gonna see the Kansas City's actually strapped with a lot of cap, and him rotating running backs in there, not paying one, go a long way for helping to keep this team together. As you still see, he's got like Sammy Watkins there. He just paid Tyreek Hill. He's paid Mecole Hardman. Like he's paid Patrick Mahomes a bunch of money, and you're gonna see this defense out of here by Milky, the 3-3-5, as it's very good. You're gonna see both the teams featured heavily. Yeah.
And speaking of cap management, apparently we've heard rumor that Travis Kelsey might be an undrafted free agent, not undrafted free agent next this offseason. We heard that he might let him walk, which is strange. You know, you think he'd get one of those receivers, and because Travis Kelsey's such a big body and such a good weapon, but apparently he might let him walk. That's what I've heard. Unless he has a good performance here, and so far he's already got 2 catches, first downs. So I mean, if he has a good performance here, maybe he'll consider franchise tagging him or something.
All right, the name has changed, so we're solid here. And as you see right here, Darth Collins driving right down the field on him. Easy. He's at the 12-yard line ready to punch it in here. I think you're going to see a lot of scoring here, as these are two of the best offenses of the league, as Mahomes going to drop back to throw, and it's the dump off there to Hardman there for a couple of yards.
That works really well in those soft zones, those little hitch routes and stuff like that underneath the zones for like 5 yards. It works really well, but I don't see many people ever utilize that. I'm talking about top users or anybody. I don't see a lot of people use those hitch routes and those little spot routes very often. So it's cool to see him used a couple times already in this first drive. And if Milky sticks in zone, he might continue to do that.
Yeah, and it's tough to run on. It's tough to run down here in the red zone. Is Collins going to try and spread you out down here? He doesn't have a lot of eye form or anything like that. He's using the base stock Kansas City playbook, so lots of gun and lots of that inside zone here. I'm surprised Milky not in that 3-3-5 here.
A touchdown on this drive would go a long way.
Yeah, as it's going to be a halfback base.
Ty Chandler pushes all the way to the 1-yard line. I'm surprised he didn't get in there.
Yeah, that's a power play there. He's going to pull and wrap around that guard. It's tough. You don't really see people a lot run that. They run that inside zone because you see that guard just doesn't know what to do there because Madden's stupid.
Yeah, the guard usually doesn't pick up the guy, and it's really ugly. But I'm surprised Milky didn't stack the box there. He kind of like let it stay spread out in the spread formation. He kind of just had one linebacker in the box.
As he's gonna hand it off there to it was the
Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones there. Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna try and plug my.
And it's funny because Ronald Jones and Ty Chandler split carries pretty evenly. Ronald Jones had about 176 rushes. Ty Chandler had about 148. So they're pretty close.
I was never a big fan of Ronald Jones. He was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for a while, but he had fumbling issues, and he was asking for more money than we could, pay him on our payroll. So we just let him go. Now you look at him, on a Super Bowl roster, putting in work for a Super Bowl team.
You also see a lot of these jet sweeps there. This is a good move by Tyreek Hill. He's down to about the 1 there. This is a lot of you'll see he uses Hill and Hardman very, very well. Really gets
Milky likes this right here too. Wealthy likes this right here too. That hurry up. Oh yeah, there we go. We love to see that. Me and Wealthy love that shit, bro. If you stay in nickel and don't call a timeout and you just let someone hurry up on you, you're gonna pay the price probably. He just stayed in that nickel, did not change to 4-3 or 4-4. Didn't call a timeout. And if you want to be stingy, not waste a timeout, and especially in the first half, you're probably going to pay for that.
All right. Stream quality's good now. Sorry. Yeah. Had to change a setting there after plugging the LAN cable in. So we're Mando, bro. So Darth Khan went down there pretty easily. Milky made him work for it on a couple, but for the most part there, Colin looked like Colin. Milky looked like Milky. Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
It was smooth sailing for Collins' offense, really. We just gotta hope that Milky can actually retaliate and show some of the same offensive ease, I guess.
As Milky's going to his signature spread set there with Kyler Murray. Oh,
No,
almost intercepted the first
Chris Jones.
play.
Chris Jones dropped back in coverage in the spy and almost picked it off. That was
That's what you got to do against Milky. You got to put that spy up at all times.
Yeah, he's got, and he can outrun it with escape artist. But Kyler's really, now that Kyler's gotten going in this playoffs, there, he had escape artist the last time, and he got shut down last playoffs. But now that he's really rocking and rolling, that escape artist is tough to stop.
Yeah, you know what's funny is when I played Milky, I had a spy at nearly every play, and really, it instead of really stopping him from running around, it really just deflected a lot of passes, like you saw there, more than anything. There was a lot of deflections I had off those spies, and it really does disrupt his passing offense in the shallow drag routes and in routes because you don't expect those guys to be there. So we might see surprise picks sometime in the future if he gets caught off guard again.
Yeah, and people wonder why we don't allow D line or D tackles to spy. It's that reason right there. They just swat everything. Milky's gonna get a lucky first down there on that one. DJ
Ball
Chark.
forward.
Yeah, Colin playing that 3-3, or was he in nickel that time?
I think he was in 3-3-5. I can't remember.
You're gonna see that 3-3-5 all day. It's so cheesy and overpowered, but it stops those short routes so easy. And it's so hard to find a hole in that because you basically are going to cover up all those guys there. It's huge run stuff there.
And nickel 3-3-5 stops the run unusually well too because the linemen have to get to the second level to block the majority of the guys, and they just don't know how to react and who to block in time. So it just messes everything up in the run game too.
Yeah, it looks like Milky's trying to spread him out here, probably to create running lanes for Kyler.
Watch for Rieger on the left side.
Watch for a draw here. As he had no one in the boxes. Holy moly. Nothing but blankets.
Man, Jalen Rieger, if you look right there, he just got clamped. I was expecting Jalen Rieger. No one really, I could not press man Jalen Rieger over the top without having anyone at the top at all. Could not even try to do that because he'd be gone in a second. So I'm surprised that his cornerback, I think that was Pat Pete maybe. That might explain why.
Yeah, here's that 3-3-5 again. This is tough. It's just so hard to find the hole, and he does find the hole there, and it's popped out there.
Yeah, Journey Brown couldn't hold on.
Good play there by.
This is huge. You're not going to get many stops in the Super Bowl, so any stop that Darth Collin gets, it's free. It's a free possession on the other side.
Yeah, for sure. It's for sure.
Oh, well, I was expecting backspin right there.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Good decision by him not to catch it.
Right. No, I totally would have caught that. I ran that bitch back.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Right. That was good.
Yeah. That was smart. Heads up play by Colin right there.
So the Darth Collin defense holds there in the Milky offense. I think that's going to be what you want to watch because the Kansas City offense is going to score points, but I think it's going to come down to the Kansas City defense. And if they can keep Kyler off the board, there's a huge run stuff there by is that Geno Atkins?
It's that was Mustafa right there, PJ Mustafa.
Mm-hmm. The strength of his team lies at the defensive tackle position. Like if it was me, you try to go on the edges a little bit and try to exploit the edge rushers rather than going, against those two beefy guys up the middle. Right. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milky's got a strong core inside there. His edge rushers, they put up some
sacks.
Oh,
gosh.
Holy
Byron Murphy just dropped another pick right there. That's insane. That was a horrible decision by Darth Collin. You cannot make decisions like that in Super Bowl, especially in your own territory backed up deep. Man, that was close right there. You can't make decisions like that. He's lucky that Byron's dropped 2 now.
Here's the 3-3-5 again. And see, Milky can get away with it because I believe all of his linebackers have superstar abilities. Mahomes is going to drop back. He's going to step up with the escape artist, make a move, and he's going to be dropped just short of the first down there. Good for 9. Usually you can get a strip on that play there. He didn't slide, but you will see Colin step up and run with Mahomes. Both these guys have escape artists, which they'll use to their advantage, which is huge on third down there, as you always have that threat of running for it.
I mean, but the thing was with running with the quarterback, I'd be very careful because even Kyler, with how good he is in escape artists and stuff like that, he has 10 fumbles in the year from running around. So Madden, it's not like IRL where quarterbacks actually can hold the ball when they get tackled. These quarterbacks just fumble.
Well, that's the mechanic. That's Madden's mechanic to stop it.
Yeah.
But look for the stretch here on this play as it's a handoff to Balaj. He's going to take it off the left tackle there. Good for about 3. Milky's got a pretty solid running game as well. A lot of us talk about Kyler, but Balaj has put up over 1,000 yards. I think Milky's team is a lot like the Texans were, where they have a sneaky 1,000-yard rusher in Balaj, but Journey Brown had a very fantastic rookie year. You should keep an eye on him as well. So Milky's going to keep it deep, and it's going to be swatted. And
wow.
We had
I think that was Shaheem Carter, his star safety, came in there, almost picked it off after the tip. Oh, man, that was crazy.
Wow, usually you don't see guys that can keep up with that. That was Jalen Reagor there, the fastest man in football. That was a huge breakup there by Collins safeties. They're going to be tested against Milky. Oh wow, you can't give.
No,
that
you
up.
cannot do that. You cannot have, especially with that formation with the trips right, trips left, any of those trips formations. You can't have the slot guy or the tight end be wide open for a streak and just run cover 2. And if you run cover 2, you got to move your linebacker or use it as safety. That was a mistake.
Milky's gonna hit that all day. He doesn't have a fantastic tight end, but he's gonna use him and find holes in that zone.
Oh, you need someone to catch it, possession catch, and fall down right there with something like that.
Yeah, look for him to go vertical in this one too. Is he's actually going to hand it off, and his lineman decided to just run backwards right into the running back there.
Yeah.
Disregard his blocking assignment and actually just run right into sabotage the play there. Madden at its finest.
Get out, coach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's moving DJ Shark to the left side. Could be an out route there.
Against the cover 3, that out route's going to work very well. But it's not actually that. He's going to... Oh, wow, that's a smart play by him. So he sent him on a streak with the deep flag, and then he's going to run the drag there and set up like an impromptu flood concept. So if he's going to sit there and play zone against it, he's going to win. You just are outnumbering them, and that's a flood there.
So we're not going to stick on 3rd and short. Yep, there you go. Got
big catch there. Who's number 18?
I'm not sure. I think that's like his 4th string or so. But so what Milky had told me, right, with those, like you said before, those flooding of the drag routes and stuff like that in zone coverage. In zone coverage, what he's going to do is he has so many speeder receivers, he's going to go vertical on you. And if you cover over top, he's going to have guys underneath that are just as fast, and he's going to get 7 yards on a check down. And if you play too much underneath, he's just going to go over top. Really, there's no winning with this in zone or man against this offense. It's just you gotta pick your poison, and you got to just hope for the best, because really it's really hard to stop.
Yeah, and Milky's a very smart player. He knows where to attack you. As Balaj falls forward there, looking like beast mode, Kalen beast mode on the play there. 9 yards as just a simple inside, or that's an ISO play there. He's going to fall forward there. Great call. That's an underrated play in football there, is being able to run the ball, and now it sets Milky up. Dude, this is almost unguardable here because he could do anything. Huge catch there by Jalen Reagor on the play.
In traffic. Well, Jalen Reagor won best wide receiver, and I'm sure got a lot of upgrades.
Yes, Jalen Reagor led the league and had the greatest.
He was a touchdown
season.
leader. He broke a touchdown by like 2 touchdowns. He got 24 touchdowns this season. He was like about 5th or 6th in yards and like only had 65 receptions, but he made those 65 receptions count.
Ooh, huge cut there by Journey Brown there.
Oh, Journey Brown's injured though on the play. That's going to be. Journey Brown's not his staple running back, but he usually comes in on 3rd downs as a passing back, so that's really going to hurt his passing game if Journey Brown goes out. But luckily, he's got Kalen Balaj, who's even more force for him.
Yeah, watch Milky, and it is a run here, and he's going to take that right in
Chase
there.
Edmonds just gets
That's
in
just
there.
a very good formation there. It's so hard to stop that inside zone because you have to basically commit to the wide receiver there. Are you going to play him up the seam, or are you going to stick him in there and put him in good run position? Good play call there by Milky, and that's going to tie it up 7-7.
That trips formation right there is so common in the red zone because if you run zone, you just get hit with that slot route for a seam for a touchdown. And like you said, if you cover that and if the run's wide open, because you're expecting that to be right there because you can't be out of position. So the run's very hard to stop. Even if you shift your line and put your guys to the left, it's really hard to stop. First down right here. Nickel 3-3-5 again, even on first down. It's Milky this time with 3-3-5. I guess he's going to mimic what his opponent's doing.
I mean, why not? It's a very effective play there. That's a huge inside zone run there. Not a huge play, but getting 5 yards there, any coach will take that. Setting up that run that's going to
Yeah,
Like putting
5 yards on first down. That's easy money.
you're
Yeah, yeah.
you're
Well, he
putting
does
that
that.
defense in a very tough spot here because they can't choose. They can't tee off on a single tendency here.
Yeah, see right there. I don't know, interesting call there with like the cover two, the Tampa two right there, because Cam Brown just sank all the way back, covering deep, and then the underneath route was wide open for the first down. So I probably would have done like a cover two flat or into the middle there. But
The
watch
Well,
for
question,
the thing
Travis Kelsey
is,
this
this
one.
Chiefs team has a lot of speed, so I don't think Milky's trying to get beat for the big play, but he'll, if Colin wants to take that 5 yard gain, he'll just give it to him.
oh, there's a huge
Certainly, and
sack there
there's
by
Geno
Geno
Atkins.
Atkins. I couldn't
You
tell if
know,
that was Geno Atkins or Darnell Dockett there. They're both wearing that same number.
yeah,
How about Geno Atkins having the best season of his career? And as he's getting up there in age, it was a big trade. A lot of people question how much they gave up for him, but Geno Atkins has put up 25, 20 plus sack seasons 2 years now, and has really been a force of that Arizona defense. It sets Colin up in a tough spot now. Now Milky can go a little bit lighter and set up some more defensive formations here to stop from the deep pass here.
yeah, right here. That's my favorite thing to do: to sit in coverage on third and long, just wait for pass rushers to get home. Interesting play call from Darth Collin though. You see, he's got like a fake little jet sweep going in.
That's
I wonder
probably
if he's
just
gonna
to
check out that
exploit the
call.
AI there. I mean, Milky's going to sit in his 3-3-5, so we'll see what's
Yeah.
doing here. But it's a huge play there, but he's going to get the pass off. Can Tyreek Hill make a couple guys miss? And he can't.
So
Huge.
you have Geno Atkins again, just disrupting the quarterback and breaking through. And he only rushed 3, but Geno Atkins gets through about instantly, and that's really just disgusting to see, isn't it?
It's a huge play there. I mean, you saw 2 straight plays there. Geno Atkins single-handedly stopped the offense. Nothing you can really do about that. You can double him, but all it's going to do is leave other guys open. And I don't know if I'd call an all-out blitz here if I was Colin, but that's why I'm not coaching in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh man. That's
Oh
Caleb
my
Balaj
goodness!
storming through, almost broke it 6. Jeez.
What's Coach
But that
Wealthy?
one,
What does Coach Wealthy think about both these teams so far?
Um, I think it's a dogfight right now. Either team isn't really getting anything on offense. They're both, struggling to put a drive together. And you see Kyler Murray right there evade a sack and pick up a first down and
oh my
making a
goodness.
move.
Mm-hmm.
He's the X factor in this game. Kyler Murray, you know, if Milky can get him in space, then there's no telling what he can do.
You know what's so disgusting about that is he had a contain on him, and he actually rolled right past the defender who had the contain on him. But he's so fast, the defender just dove and couldn't even get him. It's you can do what you can to prevent Kyler Murray, but he's still going to do Kyler Murray things.
Right.
It's really disgusting to stop, and he really, like you said, he is the X factor in this game, and stopping him is going to be the key to winning the game.
Another thing too, what I think we should look out for is the design quarterback run and the read option. Milky sprinkled it in here and there with Kyler Murray, and it's so difficult to defend because he's such a great runner. And if he can get to that edge and Collins not playing it properly, Murray's picked up a bunch of yards or chunks yards on that play there.
Oh my goodness, Jalen
That's too
Reagor.
easy.
You know he had to get one a game. It's just you don't know where he's going to go and how he's so fast. That's ridiculous.
Huge
That is
play
absolutely-
there. I mean, Jalen Rieger's done that all year. He's just simply unstoppable going deep. If you can't, you're gonna have to play man and play a safety over the top and hope that safety, is very good in it. Because basically, Collins sat there in the cover 2, and Milky
4.
Was it a 4? Okay.
Yeah, so you know what the problem was? He was using where Jalen Reagor was,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess it was like an inside post, and so he had over top. If Jalen Reagor just ran like a streak or something like that, he would have been fine. But what he did was he cut down to the right side of the field, and the AI that was like on the right side of the field wasn't deep enough at all, and so they weren't back there for Jalen Reagor, and he just got behind the defense, and just once he was behind the defense, done. Kyler Murray's putting on a rope.
Huge,
So he's got the
huge
arm.
play there. Great call. Great execution too. Kyler Murray's got that throw every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Such a difficult play to defend.
See how the Chiefs answer back here. It's a huge drive right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're only
the
5
Chiefs
minutes
had the
in
momentum
the
to
second
start.
quarter, but this is going to be a big drive just to see, if he can answer back and put the same amount of points that Milky can do. Because we all know Milky he's a walking 50 piece anytime he steps on the field. So
For sure.
it's going to be interesting to see how Darth Collin handles that on this drive right here.
I think the biggest thing is don't go down 2 scores. You cannot afford to go down 2 scores in this game at all. Because once you go down 2 scores, it's a snowball effect. You start panicking, get out of
Hmm.
character, and then before you know it, any one of these guys can just drop 20 straight points on you and make it to where it's not a game anymore.
Hmm. Yeah, you
You
have a
have to be
quick three and
careful.
out or a bad drive here, and then all it takes is yeah,
That's
just one
wraps.
thing, and then yeah,
Yep.
exactly. You're thinking, oh man, I got to get back in this, and you start pressing, and one play doesn't go your way, and then you end up having a not so fun game because Milky puts up 2 touchdowns like that in a couple minutes, and it's so tough because Milky never takes his foot off the gas. You see a lot of guys that not a lot of guys play like Milky, and if guys play like Milky, they're not great at playing like Milky because Milky comes from the same cut of cloth that the wealthy muffins do, and it's the hyper aggressive, all out, just straight up bury you mentality. So if Milky can go up by 20, 30 points here, he said he doesn't like playing in close games and sweating. That's why he just basically kills people.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
both these teams average. See, Milky's first in points per game. Darth Collins third. They average about 40 points per game. I mean, they're used to just completely torching the scoreboards and just getting things way out of control for their opponents.
Yeah, and I'm not. This is an interesting defense for Milky as he's playing a 3-3-5. It's tough because oh wow, what a play there! Oh wow,
That was a
tough
seed,
play.
but disrupted.
Interesting for Milky is I don't know if he's necessarily going to man out of the 3-3-5. I don't think you can play man versus the Tyreek Hill and Miko Hardmans in the world, and
Hmm.
even Sammy Watkins too. So Colin's going to have to find holes in the zone, but it's so difficult as well because Milky's got linebackers with zone hawk, and they play and they defend their zones just like corners, and Milky's a great user on the defense too. So it's going to be tough here for Colin to really try and find consistent plays. If Milky's going to sit in man, he knows he can beat man, but he's got to be able to find holes in that zone every time and not make contested reads. As you saw, he had a crucial throw that was dropped. What once or twice, one or two dropped interceptions.
They did already Byron Murphy twice, and look at that cover 3 easy out route. You
Yeah,
gotta get up.
but
Once you
even
actually,
that's a tough play because you saw how well that linebacker dropped out. Like you have to time that out route perfectly
yeah.
because the linebacker reacted very
If,
well
if
to
that
it.
if that's like a like a Alshon Jeffrey, probably not getting it oftentimes. He doesn't
Yeah.
speed get out there fast enough. You got a play action shot right here. Does he have time to get off? No. Geno Atkins is going to the
Oh,
double team paired with Curtis Weaver. Oh my goodness! I mean, he's just wrecking the game at this point. Getting these fucking
Huge
long
play there.
situations is not helping him out at all.
Yeah,
No,
basically
you
no
can't
one
get
blocked him.
down.
Yeah. Milky
Second
can
and
just sit.
23.
Yeah, Milky can sit in his zone
Yeah,
here
he's
and tee
playing right
off.
into Milky's hands right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what Milky wants him to do.
Milky wants Darth Collin to he's almost wants him to push the ball
Yeah, and
downfield.
you can't get it all in one shot. I don't see.
Look
Oh
at
my
that!
goodness!
Oh
Oh
my
Jesus
goodness!
Christ! That is
I mean,
disgusting right
if
there.
That
you're
looked
only
like
gonna rush 3, you're gonna give Patrick Mahomes all day in that pocket, and you know what he
See,
can do
the only
anytime he
problem
gets some
with
time.
interior pressure is when you have a guy like Patrick Mahomes who's a escape artist. He rolls outside the pocket. It's going to take Geno Atkins a while to get there.
now Mahomes
And
has his
That's
bazooka
wraps.
too. Watch out.
Yeah, and as you saw, he just rolled out the pocket. Geno Atkins is stuck inside. You can't get to him, and he just
That's what
wastes
I'm
a play
saying. He
for
needs to get to
7
he needs to attack the edges of this defense. Get away from those beasters up the middle, and start getting on the outside. More stretches, more tosses. These inside zones is going to be locked up by those linebackers and D linemen.
Oh
Just
yeah,
got to start. See, just stretch play right here. Wraps. Just watch it.
the small receivers might be vulnerable, but other than that, yeah, look at that. Easy yards right there.
Yeah, and
mean,
so
I'll
Milky's
take
got guys
those
that have
yards
sacks on
anytime.
the edge, but they're not superstar players on the edge that they're
Mhm.
going to wreck the game. They have sacks, so it's almost like they've accumulated empty stats. Like they
Mm-hmm.
get sacks not necessarily because they're beating you with their abilities, but sometimes you can even get sacks if you're playing guys that just roll right into them and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I
Like
mean,
I don't think
given
he's
his
got
division,
yeah.
a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
his
inflated.
his stats may be inflated just due to the level of competition that he's playing on
Exactly,
a
yeah.
game-to-game basis. But
What's
he's still
crazy
putting
is
in
Darth
work right
Collins
now.
puts up similar stats. Is Darth Collins got a touchdown with Tyreek Hill? He gets the soft spot in the zone, and he just beats out the safety and who's fucking his safety? I can't even remember what his fucking safety is. Buda Baker's, Buda Baker's on the left side, Troy Atkins on the right. But he just beats him out. He gets in between the zone and beats him out with his speed to the end zone. That was a great play right there.
It was a good call. He run in a smash concept there, so he's going to run a hitch and a flag over top. And he sat that flat defender. He puts that defender in a bind there. So it's like that flood. It's the same. You're trying to do the same thing as the flood concept. And that corner's got to pick. Do I guard the deep route or the underneath route? 9 times out of 10 in Madden, usually they guard the underneath one. And that flag's there. But that's something you see like a lot of elite corners.
You get Tyreek Hill in open space, it's wrap.
Yeah, elite corners in real life can bait that. Almost like they got burnt, and then they'll react very well to that deep route.
That
there.
Is so disgusting.
It comes from time.
Oh my goodness. So you know what's something I haven't seen Darth Collin do is Darth Collin will usually he'll disguise his man blitzes and catch people off guard and just do a man blitz out of even if they're in gun. He almost decided to do it there, but he bailed out of it. He hasn't really man blitzed too much at all this entire game. I don't think he's done it once. Really, besides this play right here, which is a single linebacker blitz, and it worked out.
Wow, huge
play.
play.
Heat right there.
What he does though is if you against good users like Milky, especially Milky and stuff like that, they'll see those blitzes and they'll bail out and choose what they want to do and do a bunch of slants and audible out of it. But when you baseline it, you disguise it, they really don't see it coming till the play starts, and then your receivers are locked up for a second. You just don't know where to go. So that was a good play call by Darth Collin. As here you got Milky just running out, waiting for the crossing route. Oh man, that is disgusting. That's the problem.
Play, but he threw it there to Christian Kirk. I talked to him before the game, and he said Christian Kirk's probably the most underrated player on his offense. Because when you look at it, you think Kyler Murray and Jalen Reagor, but Christian Kirk's went over 1,000 yards and has really been an all-around great wide receiver for him. You saw he was his go-to target there on third down. As Milky can kind of scramble out and just get him open, but it's a good stop there by Collin. As now he's got the ball, and he's got a chance to put some points on the board here before half. Getting any sort of points here would be huge. As who gets the ball? Oh, Milky will get the ball to start the second half.
No.
Right?
Yeah, he will. He sure will.
Yeah. So you gotta kind of almost give yourself a pat.
Oh my goodness.
Geno Atkins
again. This play actions. It's really, this is disgusting to watch because he's rushing 3 and Geno Atkins is getting through every time instantly. It's really awful. That's just, I mean, what do you do against that? Instant pressure when he's only rushing 3 and there's just all those guys drop back. I'd
get away from the play action if I was him.
Yeah, if you're sitting in that play action there, you're basically leaving your quarterback exposed there for that quick pressure.
You're just asking for him to get sacked.
You can double team him, which works sometimes, but Geno Atkins can hop right over the running back here if he's going to try and cut. I mean, he's got the smart idea by almost max protecting, but this you want to double and block your running back. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to miss a tackle, and then Ty Chandler's going to take off. Doesn't have the speed to get all the way down.
That's a backbreaker for Milky. You gotta be able to wrap. You got to be able to tackle him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if that was somebody more speedy, man, he would have. That would have been 6 right there. But it's still a first down. I guess Milky's smart for not calling the timeout now. You'd like to stop there though. He's going to put Tyson Chandler out wide.
Watch Ty Chandler as well. He's a receiving back archetype, and he's got his abilities aren't like normal backs. He's got abilities that are wide receiver abilities that make holy moly. That's a huge stop there.
There you go. The George Karloff.
Why would you call timeout here if you're Milky?
I think I don't know. Maybe he could be hoping for a turnover or just to make some dumb decisions. I wouldn't do anything though. I would just let him. I would let him take it back.
Would you call timeout there, Wealthy?
Milky doesn't need much time on the clock.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'd do it against Darth Collin, but I don't know if I'd call timeout in that situation.
No.
Well, see, if he forces a turnover here, you're calling him a genius. See, I mean, look, he's got 2 timeouts, 3rd and 21. He's gonna have a timeout left. Knowing Milky, he can get the ball down the field in one play.
Because you saw,
there's
Milky thought it was a pass, but he gashed him with the run there, and that's always a possibility.
But a lot of that last play was just bad. He just played the thing bad. I mean, look, he's got Geno Atkins trying to run a drop play. That's wraps.
Dude, this nickel 3-3-5 is actually starting to get out of hand, man. He can't even run the ball against fucking.
Against really 3 down linemen, and not only are those guys, they can't get to the second level, but Milky's 3 down linemen are single handedly stopping everything inside, outside, every single gap.
those other guys he has, they're like decent. They're pretty average, like 80 overalls. But
Yeah.
like Geno Atkins is the only really game wrecker on there, but they're all performing. It's really, I don't know. Debt formation is pretty disgusting. I might want to talk about some rule changes after that.
It's so incredibly powerful, and it's like, it's so, I don't understand. I can't figure out how to beat it. I really
No.
don't. It's just a good
No,
play
I
there by
mean-
Milky, but
He ran a lot of that formation when we saw the Chiefs, but Todd Gurley had running lanes, the size of Broadway. So I guess he'd have to run the ball well. But that's just my 2 cents on it. We'll see how he.
I mean, yeah, but it's always gifted. Sometimes you get blown
Yeah.
up for no reason, anyways. Like, look, I mean, they're just double team. See how his linebacker was like 6 yards back, but he still almost made a tackle for loss because they come in free, Because
Yeah,
they don't
that's
block
tough.
the second level.
That's tough, and that's what gashes. That's why you don't see teams run it in real life, because it's so easy to get to that second level, and you got good safe blocks, and you have a combo block on that nose tackle. Like, you set your team up very well. Like, now you'll
But
see
it
it run in
matters.
real life because you basically can run 3 and blitz any single one of those linebackers and bring pressure from all over. But the weakness of it is that run, and that's so susceptible to that run game. Unless, like, in real life, if you have a really good nose tackle that can clog those 2 gaps, like, he knows he's going to get double teamed every play, but he keeps those linebackers safe. That's really the only way you beat it. But in Madden, it's clearly you can see it's the base defense pretty much of both these guys here.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, see, there's a good play there, but they got to the edge on it. But normally you'd be able to just run. Basically, I remember in high school we played a team that ran defense similar to this, and we had like an audible. It was just like a dive, and it would just kill the shit out of it because they were loose in the box, and it's so easy to block. So you can just run dives out of your shotgun and just fucking destroy that shit. But clearly not in Madden.
No.
Yeah,
It's,
well, that's why it's mad.
Yeah. Good cut
Yeah.
there by Balaj. Milky sprinkling in that run. Really hasn't run the rock entirely too much. I think Journey Brown going down a little bit had to do
Yeah,
with
if
it,
you
but-
wanted to prevent those 3-3-5, those heavy sets will do it. That'll stop the 3-3-5.
Mhm.
Now, here we go. We got to. Is he showing man blitz? Is he going to bail out of it? I don't know. This is a real big risk with him having like 4 receivers you can go to.
Yeah, I don't know if the man blitzes.
works
Yeah,
out.
see, he gets it.
Worked out.
That's, it worked out because he didn't give up a big play, but you're playing with fire there. As you saw, like, his AI didn't come in as cleanly as possible just because
No.
Milky had him so spread out. And that's so easy. Like, that'll beat the empty set, but Milky, if his guys get open quickly, not only can Kyler run and you're out of defenders that way, but he had a quick read there. Which
Yeah,
he had
running
just
man in
enough
general
time.
against Kyler Murray is not the best idea
Mhm.
because, for one, the QB spy doesn't really mean anything because Kyler Murray has 91 base speed. So it's really hard to stop. And running man defense is always a huge risk. You know?
And the other thing with man too is when Milky gets out the pocket and scrambles, and man, like, they're going to be following their guys, and he'll pick up a lot more rushing yards that way with Kyler. But as in his zone, there's guys in the general areas. But yeah, and against man coverage, Milky can get guys open pretty quick.
See right there, just got a drag route to DJ Chark. I mean, it's literally like I said, go vertical, and then guys underneath. Jalen Rieger over top, DJ Chark underneath, vice versa. It's a killer. It
And
really
he
is a
paid
killer.
DJ Chark quite a bit of money in free agency last season. Like,
He sure did.
he's paid like $5 or $6 million to be a depth wide receiver for him, but like DJ Chark
He's
is an
number
interesting player
number 3
because
wide receiver in his depth chart. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
he doesn't
it's
have-
adequate.
he doesn't have any route running. He's just fast, and that's all Milky needs is tells his guys to run fast.
Yeah.
The Milky
that's true.
scheme.
Yeah, LSU DJ Chark. You got LSU Pat Pete and Tyron Matthew, Honey Badger. A lot of LSU players in the field right now.
Who? We're gonna get a flag on the play. It's gonna be a hold. Is that our first penalty of the game?
That is our first penalty game, I
so.
believe.
That's a tough one. I believe. Oh, Colin declined it. Smart play there.
I don't know if I decline a penalty like that. 9
Um,
yards for Milky is like a
Yeah,
layup, if you know what I
you
mean.
give
Yeah,
a
and
chance of knocking
it
him
makes
out
it a
of field
longer
goal
field goal
range.
here if Milky's. Yeah,
Yeah.
Milky could be stuck in a field goal here, but we'll see.
There
And
you
it's gonna
go.
be,
If I'm
he held
if
on
I'm
to
Milky, I'm going for this.
yeah, no
I'm running
huddle,
no huddle.
and get
I'm running
Colin
it
out of.
inside
You know
zone.
what his mistake was? Remember how Colin hurried up and and hiked the play and got the touchdown, his first touchdown off the hurry up. What I would have done there is, Milky, you have the personnel to just hurry up and run the ball. I think he was in 3-3-5 that play. I know he said 3-3-5 steps to run decently well, but 1 yard's 1 yard. And I think he could have hurried up there and got it.
I mean,
That's something me and
his
Wealthy
defense has been, playing pretty well. So any points that he can get up, and he gets a lucky interception on this next drive. We're not berating this call that like we are right now, but it's gonna be something to look at as this game goes on. If he goes for it there.
Yeah, I think the hurry up would have caught him off guard. It could have at least forced Darth Collin to call a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Milky's in that 3-3-5 again. I feel like we're seeing it.
Ty Chandler's going to take off though. He found the hole in the 3-3-5, like you said, and Ty Chandler, Brian Murphy's going to try to catch him. He can't. Oh, he did actually. Oh,
wow!
Fucking Cardinals squad gets there. Geez, stopped at the 8-yard line. Now I guess that can happen with the 3-3-5. It stops the run way too well, but then you can find holes every now and then, and he makes him pay for about freaking 80 yards. Wow.
That's the thing I was talking about before. That's pretty much the whole running lanes I had against him, running that 3-3-5.
Just about lucky enough to find it or not, I guess, if it opens up. Taking a chance. As he motions Ty Chandler out to the outside. He gets Tyreek Hill on a drag out for 4 yards.
That's a good play call there.
No.
He motions that guy out for eye candy, but really he's trying to go underneath and get that short throw there. Smokey's guys played that very well deep. They took both those tight ends out of the play.
Oh, right here, my arm was RPO. Oh no, he's gonna stick to it. See, right here, you wonder if Milky's using that safety because there you go. He's got a hole in that zone right there. He hits Ty Chandler. Oh, he dives for the touchdown! Wow, that was a cool play right there. Dives right into the end zone. That was insane, man. Ty Chandler, he's starting to become the Super Bowl MVP right now. I mean, that big run. He's had a couple plays earlier in the game. That touchdown.
Milky's not going to guard the flats. Darth Collins being smart, taking what he's giving him, and he's making him pay for it.
You know what's funny is I think about 90% of the users in the league would have blocked that swing route because swing routes are notoriously trash, but he kept it. And then he hooked him up. He hooked him up with the swing route because everyone else got caught in the routes over top. Got a touchdown off it. That was smart. See Milky calling the same formation that Darth Collin did a couple plays back. Same play actually. Oh, Wealthy just he's out of the podcast channel. You get him back in here.
It's all right, Wealthy.
All right, man. This 3-3-5 just sticking in it. I wonder if any one of them is going to stop running it eventually. Oh man, these crossing routes with Kyler Murray, it's just disgusting. He had Jalen Reagor on a check down. Oh my god.
See, and he's so fast he can pick up that first down.
Like any other quarterback there that doesn't have an escape artist is going to get sacked or is going to throw a dumb pick. But the fact that you have escape artist, it turns into a first down. That's just, man.
This is the 3-3-5 again. Oh my goodness, I feel like we're calling this every play.
Yeah, no, for sure.
See, and you see right there, well, he picked up some yards on it, but it's like
it would have been the same against like nickel probably. It probably wouldn't have been any different. So it really just gives you an added benefit of a rushing three down line.
Here's a variant of the 3-3-5, and this defense isn't quite as good as the other 3-3-5.
No,
it's just too thin in where the linebackers
are.
Oh
man, he played the flat, almost got the pick. Was Tyson Chandler, or was that Pat Pete? Either way, but then he got stopped right short of the first down. Do you think Milky's actually always coming out in 5 wide here? If I don't know. I mean, I guess Milky can really is open to anything.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a draw here.
I would not be surprised either. No, but it's basically a draw because
he was ready for it, and you can't do much because it's a cheat code.
Yeah, like you have that spy there ready for him, right? Like what I know that's Chris Jones, right? And Chris Jones is slow, but I had a 88 speed linebacker to spy nearly every play, and it was the same situation. He would outrun him. It really doesn't matter who you have out there. It's pretty disgusting.
This is a risky play here, as Milky's got him in a good look.
That's too easy.
Oh, could not get it. He played the ball.
Yeah.
Leader out in space.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If Colin's going to
That's
sit there and
racks.
man blitz him, all it takes is like him to be out of position, even with his user there. You think of a
Yep,
user being
by a
able to
little
take
bit.
that away. He was just like, a yard or two out of position, and it's an easy touchdown there. I mean, that would have
Yeah.
been a touchdown from any spot of the field, just with how fast
Yeah,
Rieger
it would have
is.
been. Yeah, I don't know if I ever blitz him here. I think I just go zone blitz. I don't think I ever chance the man blitz to give him the opportunity. These one-on-ones, unless it's Pat Pete, I don't think they're going to stand a chance. I think Pat Pete's the only one fast enough to even contend with these receivers. It's ridiculous. So got a single back, a single back formation
Yeah,
here.
this is a stretch heavy formation with the bubble, so it wouldn't surprise me if Colin tries to get his run game mixed in here. Had a
Watch out
pretty
for
high
Tyreek
scoring
Hill
Super
on this
Bowl so
play.
far.
Oh yeah, right between.
Oh wow!
See-
I don't know why he keeps going to that play action. It feels
That's-
like it's almost a sack every time.
That's that defensive rookie of the year, George Karlaftis, whatever the fuck that is. Well, the thing is why he's going to it is because if he contains Geno Atkins, or the other guys aren't superstars. They're not some crazy game wreckers. So you would think he'd have enough time, especially if Milky sits in those zones. Wealthy was right. That Travis Kelce route generally gets open against any kind of zone. But unfortunately, his tackle just got beat badly by that defensive rookie of the year.
That defensive rookie, he had a field day against Garrett Bowles. So, that guy's a beast. He's, come up big for Milky when he's needed it the most.
I think he already has like 92 power move. I think he's
Garrett
got
Bowles,
some
what a
crazy
clown.
stat.
Do you guys
Clown,
remember that one
sure.
Super Bowl Garrett Bowles lined up there at left tackle and Chase Young destroyed him?
I do remember that game.
Yeah, that was tough.
Garrett Bowles has gotten destroyed in many playoff games.
What a throw.
Wow, that's
that
a tough
that was
throw.
a seed right in between the zones.
I would have never thrown that.
No,
That's dangerous.
that's too
Well,
risky.
what's so disgusting is Geno Atkins again gets right to the quarter for the throw. You would think with these 3-down linemen you'd have enough time to survey the field. Really, it's like because he's got an internal clock right now because Atkins gets in a space about 3 seconds in every play. He's got Tyreek Hill here on a jet sweep. This could be a big play right here. I love jet sweeps with fast receivers. Both these teams utilize it.
Let's see if Milky can beat it there by his user. And
I
he
probably would have
can't.
gone outside right there.
Wow,
Oh yeah, he might have been able to get a touchdown. Yeah, you're right.
More, yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's such a tough play to stop because they have to
But-
commit so much to it.
If you see like all these top teams, the thing that's trending in our league is speed. It's for sure. That's the whole thing. Is speed, getting vertical, beating man, and just going and just.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, Miko Hardman! what a juju man! But like I was saying, it's just these fast receivers, these gimmicky plays, these drag routes that'll go for 9 yards every time. It's the way the league is, and man, it doesn't work out for people.
Yeah, going back to that end around, a lot of people don't like end arounds, but, me, I'm a big fan because, when it happens, you're like, oh, crap. All it takes is one juke and you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what's tough about doubling that interior guy. If you notice on the last play, Colin double teams Geno Atkins, but Madden's so dumb in their AI logic that the tackle just literally let the edge rusher get a free shot at the quarterback.
Yeah, double teaming doesn't work on Madden at all.
Yeah, so it was neat that they added it, and it should work, but really all it does is let another guy come in quicker. So watch, he's going to double him here, but I can guarantee that tackle gets Olayed. Or not. Not on that play
No,
there.
it actually worked like it was supposed to there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Man, but you think by default Madden would be like, okay, it's Geno Atkins. If we're gonna double team something, double team the guy. But you see Madden sometime being like, okay, we got Timmy Journey, we got Geno Atkins. We're gonna double team Timmy Journey. I wish Madden would just by default know who to block.
This is a tough formation to defend here. Really good look here for Colin.
Oh wow, nice. It's an open lane right there.
Mhm.
See, what if I'm playing anyone with escape artist back, the first thing I do when I'm on defense, I set my read option to conservative. That's the first thing I do. That's the first thing I would do because the one time you get beat, bro, it's probably a clutch situation like a quarter drive right here to go up. I would immediately put that setting on.
Smart play call there by Colin, though.
Yeah, it
Really
was.
good,
It was.
really smart play to get Mahomes out and running.
Oh wow!
What a
That's
play!
not right. That was a great play. He sat between both routes, was covering both areas, and he thought Milky was going to bite down, but he stuck to it. And man,
Great
what a
play there, and that's even Mahomes had a dead eye, but Milky played that perfectly with his big linebacker there, Reddick.
He did.
Really great call there. That's tough for Darth Collin. And
That is tough.
when they played, that's exactly what happened. It was a really close game, and Collin threw a couple picks here in the end zone, and you saw there, Collin scores and he takes control of this game. But now, Milky's in a spot to make this
right.
to give
Like in
himself a
that
comfortable
situation
lead.
right there, like all those routes going in like the same general direction, I hate that type of shit because it's so easy to use. You're taking away so many options just as a linebacker user.
Just sitting there. Yeah, exactly. And that's what Milky was doing. He just sat there in the middle and just covered the entire field. And what Darth Collins should have done is he should have gone somewhere else or just ran with Mahomes.
I mean, he would have had the angle. I don't know why he was trying to force it to Kelsey right there.
I think he thought he was
mean?
going to bite down in the end. I think that's what he thought.
Yeah, just a dumb play. You can't be making those kind of plays in the Super Bowl.
Or no, it's a run play.
That's a good play right there.
Yeah.
He sprinted immediately all the way down with the safety, which he got down.
Yeah, look for Milky. If Milky notices that, he's going to exploit it and go right over the top of him.
And the thing is about these turnovers is, in turnover differential, Milky's first, and that's why he wins games. Darth Collins fourth, so he does good in that aspect too. But we say every year, turnover differential is what's going to happen. Decide the winner of the games. I think the winner of turnovers was the winner of each playoff game actually this year. So
what a play!
Oh
my
wow,
goodness!
It's crazy. Oh, is he gone? Is that Journey Brown gone into the end zone? It sure is.
What a play!
Tackle, and then that's gonna make it a 2-score game.
See, that's exactly what we had forecasted in the before. It's like you make one mistake and then Milky does that against you, and now things are very tough here for Collin. Obviously, Collin has the capability to go down and score, but it's like you make that one mistake and Milky killed you there. He killed you.
I mean, honestly, if I was Collin, like I'd be kind of happy that he scored just because of like the amount of time that he still has on the clock.
Milky's not a clock milker. Milky's still gonna. He's still gonna. I mean, he's still gonna keep his foot on the gas. Milky doesn't play as conservatively.
If he stops Milky to a field goal, it's still games.
Yeah.
I think he would have preferred.
Right.
Because even if he had shoot clock, he would, still been able.
You're still gonna get the ball back with maybe 4 or 5 minutes left.
Yeah, and then it's up to you. But I mean, I don't know. Now we got here is Milky's just gonna sit in this 3-3-5 the rest of the game.
Oh, it's so disgusting, isn't it?
It is disgusting. Like he stopped him for a loss. He normally people down 10 with 8 minutes left in the Super Bowl wouldn't run the ball because like, oh, he's running 3-3-5. Maybe I'll get a run here. No, that's disgusting.
I'd have to say something to the league office. I mean, this is. Can you imagine?
No,
I think
after this game, after this defensive formation has dominated this game, I think we should do something about it afterward.
We'll see.
It's the playoffs in general, how it's dominated the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it really has. And you just don't like to see one formation dominate the game. It's especially on first down, 3-down linemen. It just doesn't look good. It really just it's I don't like it.
And here it is. Yeah, you can just come out in 3 straight plays. You're matching personnel because you're in nickel.
Yep. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't like it. So let's make some changes this year. We got Mecole Hardman getting up there near midfield. Now he's got to hurry up here. Yep, hurry up. I would do what I can. I'd have a bailout drag run every play just in case you don't get sacked. He's go back to the run though. Interesting. Fake hot route. And get about 9 yards here.
If he's in running lanes like that, I'd take the run every time.
Yeah.
He also doesn't have a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah,
so
no, for sure.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
And
I feel like he's looking for the big play. Looking for that home run.
Yeah. He's got the running back in the flat. Yep, Tyson Chandler. He's gonna make another play. First down. Yeah, the only problem is though, like before you already saw in that nickel 3-3-5, he got stopped for a loss of a yard, like a couple plays back. So it's like you could get 9 yards, but at the same time you get stopped for like 2 or negative for no reason. And there's no rhyme or reason to it, or by formation. It's literally just decides if the linemen want to go up and block the second level or if they don't. It's nothing really special about it. You got 5 wide here. It's got Tyreek Hill burning up top. Dunks not Sammy Watkins. Oh, Sammy Watkins is injured. I don't think that's the biggest deal though. I mean, you still got Mecole Hardman, the other weapon. I think he'll be all right. But he just needs a score here. Needs a score. I mean,
you're running a lot of cover too. I'd go after that post route. He runs that flood concept right here. Yeah, that Hardman. Just watch out for him. Might bust that cover 4 wide open.
That's definitely true. Oh, he gets a soft spot right here. So, Wealthy, in your opinion, if he stops into a fourth down here, at what yardage do you like just take the field goal, make it a one-score game, and hope Milky doesn't score again? Like,
I mean, he's in
what's
4 down territory right now. I don't care. You can't go down field goal. It's way too because Milky can easily just kick a field goal and take it out of your reach. You know what I mean?
yeah? You have to have a lot of
And
confidence
the
in
way
yourself to
Milky's
stop
been
it.
running the ball and moving the ball down, up and down the field, it's going to be pretty easy for him to get into field goal range, and then by then you're just playing into
So,
his hands.
it's,
So
it's Mando
I
to
think
go
he's got
for
to,
it here.
yeah, he's got to go for the touchdown right here.
Oh God! Well, what a see! Oh damn! Byron
I
Murphy
thought it
drops
was
his third.
there. I thought he
Dang.
had that. I thought he
I
found
know.
the
See, honestly,
little
bro,
little bit underthrown, a little bit underthrown.
Patrick Mahomes in real
But
life throws a seed in that
mhm.
pass. I think that was a
What
good
a
read.
play! And now Milky
I
can
think
sit in his 3-3-5 again. And this is so
I'd watch out for
difficult.
this post route right here for
I think that
McLeod.
or the deep in route
yeah,
is good
Milky's
here.
there though. He's gonna throw the little hitch to Travis Kelce.
Like
He's
right
gotta
here,
hurry up
no
here.
huddle. Just hurry
Hurry
up.
up! Hurry up! Oh no, I don't know what you're
And
doing.
yeah,
He's kicking the
no,
field goal,
yeah.
dude. This is probably the worst. This is definitely like Andy recall here. I don't understand. It's a Bill O'Brien call. No, oh my goodness, that hurts to watch. Wealthy, doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah, this game is wraps, dude. He fucked up the
bro.
moment he kicked that field goal. He
First
lost the
of all,
game.
he's still a nickel 3-3-5, bro. I mean, we talked about how OP it is, but still, I mean, 1 yard. This is the second time, and this time you're down by 10, and with
Mm-hmm.
4.5 minutes left, and Milky's got the one that got the ball off his
Milky just
knee.
needs 50 yards to get in the field goal
Listen,
range.
yeah, he gets 50
come
yards
on,
and he
dude.
cancels out everything you just did in that drive, and it's a
Right.
2-score game again. The
Mhm.
reason why don't you just hurry up there? You have a chance for a touchdown. I just don't understand that.
See,
That
if I was
is
Milky, I wouldn't right now. What is this formation? I get you're trying to run the
He's
clock
too
out,
predictable
but
in this here. Yeah.
yeah, you
Like
got to
here,
be
you're
able to move the ball. Get your ass in field goal range and then hop in a formation like this.
yeah, like it's too predictable, and the only way you're really breaking long runs out of
Well,
those heavy
this
sets
right
is
here.
hoping
I
for a
don't know
broken
about
tackle
this.
or two. This
Because
is so
he just
uncharacteristic of him too.
yeah. This is kind of weird.
the only
I've
good
never
thing is it
seen.
stops the nickel 3-3-5. That's the only good thing. It makes him get out of that formation. Maybe he's
Yeah, but look, now he's got a third and now he's got 3rd and 3.
well.
Maybe
I
Collins
may
was right for going for the
uh,
field goal if Milky's gonna play like this.
uh-huh.
A quick 3 and route.
But yeah, but the thing is,
He comes out and
on
empty
third
right now.
down,
I'm
third
coming out and
down, he's not
empty
gonna do
3
that
straight
though.
plays, dude. 3 straight plays. I'm coming out and empty. A Wealthy Muffins type play right here would, if he doesn't get it, he'd go for it. But I don't know
You
if
know what?
Milky's about that life.
I think I'd audible to like a trip swipe flex formation and threaten the inside zone, make him.
This
flip
could be a
the
QB
defense a little
run.
bit.
Yeah, I'd say a QB draw here. And no, wow, no.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
goodness!
See,
Oh,
both of these teams
dude.
have played into each other's hands because he's gonna punt it right here, and maybe that situation by Colin doesn't look as bad because
Bro,
both of these
man.
teams just don't want to win the Super Bowl. I
First of
guess.
all, he had the run with Kyler in his hands. Second of all, he was through a pick. It should have been a pick. And third of all, I mean, if you just you get him out and dime on a 3rd and 4, right? A wide dime set with 3 down linemen. If you just change it to a play with the running back next to the quarterback, and even think about running it, he has to pinch his line, move his guys around. He has to think about the threat of a run. And if you run it, that's more time off the clock. I mean, I just don't understand why he forced that pass there. That was weird. That was weird for sure.
Yeah, and if anything, he had that scramble with Kyler in his back pocket. If he was looking for a bailout,
and
that
now
was pretty questionable. If you're asking me, now that situation where Colin kicks the field goal on 4th and 1 doesn't look as bad.
It looks good, but
Colin, he
Colin's
can just
still
milk
got to
the
score a
clock down.
touchdown.
Yeah, but if he scores a touchdown, there's going to be little to no time on the clock left for Milky to
All
come
Milky
down.
needs is a shot. All Milky needs is a shot here.
Man, I don't know. I think both those, basically the 4th and 1 and what Milky did was both egregious, though. I think
It's just so strange. Milky never turtles like that and plays conservatively. I mean, he definitely will be biting himself for it if Colin goes down here and scores, but usually in that situation, Milky's going all balls to the wall and trying to put up one.
And the thing is, Milky always has a drag route in his back pocket, just guaranteed, right? And that's the same as a
He's
run.
got them Super Bowl eyes, dude.
Yeah, I don't like this because he's gonna cover. He's gonna be covering 3 routes with one guy.
Yeah. This is the same play got the pick on, isn't it?
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness, he had a drag route over the middle, but instead he goes for the the shot playing, it
Ooh,
pays
and we're gonna
off.
go
Bro,
down to the
that's
2-minute
pushing right
warning
there.
now. This has been a
Usually-
close game. We
Usually,
can't
what
ask for
Madden
much
does
better.
is they'll like force the throw at the receiver instead of in front of the body like that, and it will be in range for a pick or a deflection. So he's got lucky that Madden actually gives him a realistic
Oh,
animation.
he's got Patrick Mahomes. He's not gonna get shafted.
Oh well,
Yeah,
accuracy.
more of
an
these
accurate
play-action
pass is
shots.
what's
If this
I
is
don't know
going
if
to be
I'm
a
a
play
fan of
action
it.
here, I don't know if I'm running it in
Yeah.
this situation. You're just risking a sack here, which absolutely kills you. Not only time-wise, but field position-wise. He's smart and he changes it up there. Oh, my goodness! Milky
Man,
almost sealed
Buda
it!
Baker. Buda Baker almost had
Oh,
the
my
pick there.
goodness.
I think I've been calling Byron Murphy Buda Baker every now and then, or vice versa.
Oh, my goodness. See, what a play
Calling
there
a
by
timeout
Geno
right here.
Atkins.
He's running out of time, dude.
No,
No,
3-3-5, couldn't even get the first
he's
down.
not calling the timeout. This is
Yeah.
questionable
I wouldn't
clock
either.
management.
Listen, this is it right here. You're not going to call a timeout because if you don't get the fourth down,
I
then you
think
have
he's
free
got to
time
go
off
to
the clock.
Hardman here or the flat.
You guys get the
There
in
we
route.
go.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Big play.
Yeah.
Big
Now you use
play.
it right here.
Nice. See, because if he scores
Yeah.
here, then Milky has no time. It's just going to go to OT, or maybe he gets a 2-point conversion. I think this is smart here. He wants to get this clock ran down.
But he needs a touchdown.
Yeah, he can't turtle and play. Look, he's
Yeah,
got.
and he's running 3-3-5. He's not going to get one play score, He's going to
Yeah.
have to get it down to the, red zone, inside the 10.
Well, now that he
And-
burned his timeout, then he can't risk a 4-and-out now or fourth down not conversion because now it's a wrap. If
He's
Milky
got
gets the ball
he's
back.
Collins banking on that seam here to Kelsey here, and Milky's smart. He's got it right on the right on it.
Oh,
man,
that's
wow, he
huge.
gets
Oh
that
my
right.
gosh.
And the
Oh
penalty.
my
That's
gosh.
ruthless. That
That's
is
huge. Look
That's
at
a
that.
bailout right there.
Yo, what are the odds you think he goes for 2 here if he scores a touchdown?
Nah, I don't think.
I think he'll do it, bro. You're putting the ball in your hands, and Milky might not see the ball ever again to get a chance to score.
It's way too easy
Yeah.
to.
It's way too easy
stop.
to mess up on it.
It is
Yeah.
tough. I mean, if you got to play, that's a
Oh,
big
what a
sack right
play!
there. Wow,
Huge
is that
sack!
Curtis Weaver? I think.
He
Oh, he
doesn't
hurried
have
up.
enough
He hurried
time,
up.
dude.
What is he
hurried up.
doing?
No. What?
Now you have to go to the end zone right here.
No, that was by far the worst play of the game.
What?
Oh man.
What is
He
Colin
hurried-
thinking? He's making
He
it so
hurried
it's the
up.
absolute last play.
Yeah. Now he's
So,
only got
he'll
one play
go-
left.
He's
He'll
only
go-
got like
he'll
2
go
quick
one
developing
step
routes
forward
here.
and 2 steps back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Milky's gonna cover that post. He's gonna cover the end zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've already ran this play in the same situation. Oh,
And a
last
huge
ditch.
sack.
Last ditch.
Oh my
Timeout.
goodness!
Oh my
Alright.
goodness, bro! That is last
Oh
ditch
my
at its
gosh.
best. Are you kidding me? Holy shit!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god! What the fuck was that, bro? He greased his
is a
palm before
huge
that throw.
call.
Oh my gosh!
What do you call if you're?
This?
I
You've got to
think-
go
I
with the
think what
short
you do
pass,
is-
but you got to defend the Mahomes,
See, like,
the
I don't
mesh
like
play
this.
there.
I'm spreading them out. You can. There's too much
Dude,
ground to
he's
cover.
already
This
ran
is-
this play
you
like
can-
twice before, bro.
Look at
I
this,
don't know if
dude.
this is
Nah,
what you
it-
go
what
to.
is
He's
it?
got.
What
you
He's
can cover
probably hoping
literally
for the
every
quick.
route in that play.
I
by
agree.
Using the middle.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
This is bad. He's
Don't be
flooding
surprised if
everything.
this is a
Everything's
pick.
too
He's
flooded.
probably trying to see
Yeah.
make Milky bait on that Kelsey and go underneath him. As Mahomes is going to drop back to
Yeah,
throw, he's
throw
looking,
it.
he's going to run, he's going to stop, he's going to drop, he's going to turn around, still on the move, fires
it.
across his body, intercepted! Milky wins the Super Bowl!
Catches it. Oh my god.
Buda Baker seals it! Milky wins! Milky wins!
Oh my goodness! Could you believe?
Oh
he
my
played that long,
goodness.
though? Oh my goodness!
What an
that was
ending.
crazy. Super Bowl champion. All right, let's
Oh
get
my
Milky on the
gosh.
pod.
The Arizona defense stops Mahomes when it matters. That's got to be the... Oh my gosh. That's the game of the
Wow.
year in the Super Bowl.
Wow!
Oh
Wow!
my
what a game!
goodness.
What a game! What a game! All right, Milky, unmute your mic. What's up, Super Bowl champion?
He's got to catch his breath. What a play.
Wow. Man, Milky, name your Super Bowl MVP. Who is it?
He's got to catch... I got to
It's
catch my
gotta
breath.
be. It's gotta be Rieger.
Oh my
Gotta be
goodness.
Rieger? You think it's Rieger?
Gotta be Rieger, dude.
We got to catch our
Oh,
breaths here.
God.
Breath after that Super Bowl. Even the announcers winded after that call.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Kyler Murray, 297, 3 touchdowns, no picks, completed 74% of his passes.
Yeah, you're right. Kyler Murray's Super Bowl MVP for sure. 73% no picks in the Super Bowl. That's man.
I'm ready for you. I think.
How do you feel, Milky?
Oh my God, it was long overdue.
Yeah.
Long overdue.
What a play! As we're watching it live on the screen. Hassan Reddick is hyping it up. Kyler's lifting the trophy. Arizona's feeling great.
Man,
Hey,
Kyler kissing the trophy. He's got to be the MVP of the game by Rejects Radio.
yes, sir, he is.
What a game for both
You
quarterbacks.
you can't ask your quarterback to come in and just play more perfectly. If you look up ice in your veins and the definition, you will see this game. There will be a link to this game of Kyler Murray's
okay.
stats.
Well, hold on though. For a second there, you went 3 and out on a crucial drive to end the game, though. What was going through your head when that happened?
I was tempted. You know, you guys all know me. You go for that kill shot. Am I right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what I was expecting, man. And you come out in these heavy ass sets. You know what I mean? On first and second down, I was like, damn, this isn't like Milky at all. You know?
You know, looking back on it, I don't regret what I did, even if the outcome was different, because we would have just went to overtime. That's how I looked at it. If we let up a score, we had overtime to win still.
We all thought he could have went for 2 there. Like, in that situation, I think you go for 2.
Yeah,
I just think defense in the red zone, like near the red zone, is like freaking clamped. So anything that he would have done might have gotten, batted away, a pass. His best bet would have been like a read option of some sorts, but that's too risky.
Bro, when Mahomes dodged that rusher and turned around and threw it, my heart dropped, bro. That was crazy what he did there at the end, man. But Buda Baker came in clutch though and sealed the game away. Last play.
Buda is hands down our best defensive player. Big time players make big time players make big time plays in big time games. You know the saying.
How about the game Geno Atkins had too, man? What a play by him.
Hey, everyone's bashing me about, oh, you gave up too much for him. You gave up a first. He's not worth it. What do you got to say about that now?
Yo, wait. We heard Rapper Raven on the game commentary said Kyler Murray's the first player to win MVP, win Super Bowl MVP, and win a Super Bowl in the same season. Said the first person ever to do that.
Doesn't surprise us.
Yeah, it's goat shit right there.
Damn, Darth Collin. What do you see to Darth Collin to tell him to help him get over the Super Bowl?
He's a great player. He'll be back. Don't worry about it. He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back. Play pissed off next year. Beat everyone by 80. You'll be back. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. You'll be back.
Man, that's crazy.
So, Milky, we talked to you before the game. What do you think was the biggest turning point in the game for you when you're sitting there?
I think it was that interception I got with Hassan Reddick. I talked to you about it in the meetings last night, and we said we needed to force a couple turnovers, and we'll be sitting pretty. And it went exactly how we thought. If we just get a turnover or two.
Yeah, that pick there. And then because it was looking, and you're talking about a completely different ball game there. Rather than a 3-and-out there, you got to go down and score. But, for the most part, you can't ask for a better game there for both sides. They played really well.
Hats off to the Chiefs. I think
Jalen Reagor, he was that one bomb that just really snuck up on Colin. And I think overall Jalen Reagor was a very fantastic player for you there. He's so difficult to defend. We got an announcement.
Best receiver in the game.
Milky finally got the dub. As much as you guys hate me picking him, I said it was Milky's year.
No, you did not pick him. You said he was going to lose to Wealthy. You picked him against him. I told you if you picked against Milky, you'd finally win one because you jinxed it.
All I have to say is y'all been calling me the Andy Reid of rejects the past few years. Soon as Andy Reid raised that trophy in real life a couple days ago, or last week now, it was just meant to be.
Yeah. Ironic because he has Chiefs and Andy Reid in the game. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, does that make Trevor the Andy Reid of the league?
I believe.
I think I'm next. Yeah. No, Tommy's Andy Reid. Remember, because he got even closer.
Nah, Andy Reid would never miss the playoffs.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
You're right.
Damn, but all three of us have missed the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't know 11-win team that misses the playoffs.
That's just not me.
Shit. If I played fucking in your division, I'm good for a playoff. Bye week
saying.
2.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you have 6 bye weeks a year.
Oh, yeah.
But not taking anything away, you played a good ass game, had a nice ass playoff run. That same motherfucker who knocked you out last year. You got your revenge over him.
Mando.
You beat Trevor.
Wait. What you like to say, Wealthy? That's Mando?
There's Mando, bro.
Oh, man.
Nah, but I was one of those people. I probably owe you an apology. I gave you a lot of flack for giving up, all that for Geno Atkins, and you look at him now. He's freaking game breaker.
Yeah, he was a game changer, bro. He was literally.
Shit,
by the way, that 3-3-5
I'll
is gonna get banned,
trade
bro.
up a first and what'd you get up, a first and a third for Geno Atkins?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You got you a fucking Super Bowl ring out of
And
it.
that one was for Geno. We got this message in the wild card weekend. It said, "I've been in the league for 14 years and I've never won a chip from Geno. Get me one this year."
That's Mando.
The heart and soul of that defense
Mando.
there. He really came over and made an impact for you, bro. How many sacks did he have this year?
23.
And he was even suspended. He even took a trip down to Miami mid-season.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
or was
sir.
it Mexico? I can't remember. But he took a vacation mid-season to get his mind right for that playoff
And I
run.
got some news to announce. Geno Atkins is walking off into the sunset after that one.
Oh, my
Yes?
goodness.
Yep, he's just told us now. I finished the paperwork last week. I'm going to make it official later today. I just played my last game in the NFL. I wanted to thank you for everything.
Wow. What a...
Wow. We got you a Super Bowl.
He chip.
Played his ass off. He did not play like an old man that game.
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Got him a chip, though. Wow. Man.
I'll just leave it at this. I want to tip my cap to Darth Collin. I would like to thank all my haters who doubted me.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back next year.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Man,
nice. You can see Darth Collin again? Who's going to be your competition all next year?
I hope it's Darth Collin.
You hope it's Darth Collin?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be awkward when I have to beat Milky's ass in the Super Bowl next year.
It is going to be awkward.
Right.
Well, it's going to be awkward when I knock Milky out in the conference finally. So.
All right, bro. Y'all need to cool off. I'm going to head out and get fucking wasted.
Cool off, bro. Go celebrate that victory.
Me and Colin are going to the strip club together.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, fellas.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Congrats, coach.
All right, that's gonna
that'll wrap us up. What a Super Bowl, man! I'd like to get a clip of me freaking out when Milky deflected that. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can get a clip.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clip that one up. That'll go down in history.
That was crazy, man. That was
fun.
A good game.
That was really fun.
Definitely the best game in Rejects history. All the other ones have ended like kind of, anticlimactic, but this one was good. It was good for sure. Brought it home to the NFC. So was it NFC 3, AFC 1?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Interesting. All right, then. Well, that's going to do it for us. Tommy, you want to kill the podcast? Kill the live stream?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone, thank you for tuning in. We'll keep pushing out announcements for the off-season schedule here, and thank you all for playing. Yep.